You're welcome to Obidati Family TV, and this is Aside Hot, and I'm your host for today, Okafo Noble, and I'm here with my co-host, the beautiful Iboko. Iboko, how you doing?
I'm very fine, thank you. Good evening, everyone. You're welcome to As It A Hot, a program on Obidati TV where we give you the latest, the hottest,
exactly,
the juiciest,
the trending
update on the Nigerian political scene. Stay tuned. We have a lot coming for you.
Exactly. Iboko, how's the day?
It was beautiful as fuel scarcity and cash scarcity.
Exactly. Now we'll have about 11 days to Valentine. What are your preparations?
None.
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 Okay, so you're focusing solely on the upcoming elections.
Yes.
Really? I beg you, rest. All right, guys. So welcome back. Now we'll be looking at we'll be starting with Peter Obi's visit to Abakaliki, Ebonyi State.
I mean, it was an entire standstill. Like,
yeah.
The whole place was. It was.
The crowd was massive. Really massive.
Like, we even have to project videos because we need evidence to show.
Yeah.
People turned up. Like, people turned up in their numbers to support Peter Obi, to support what they believe in. And I'm all about it.
A man who is widely accepted.
Of course.
Every place.
He is.
Everywhere he goes to, he's the center of attraction. The center of attraction.
So we're going to have the team project this for us to show our viewers how things went at Ebonyi State today.
Okay, so this is Ebonyi State. Obi's visit to Ebonyi State. Now you can see how people came out en masse to support him. Exactly.
There's a lot of
traders, every person from different walks of life coming out to see him. Wow. Really lovely. Now look at that. Look at that. How people actually come out and leave their jobs, leave their homes.
They look like they look genuinely excited to see him. Like, Nigerians are happy.
Exactly, and it's not as coming out to give them money, share money. Yeah, and then you know one beautiful thing about this? Yeah. The state of the economy. People don't have cash. People don't have money to even buy the expensive fuel now, and then for them to still come out to support him, it's lovely. I mean,
to transport, you know, this is if this isn't a sign of devotion and genuine love, you know, I don't know what it is.
Emphasis on genuine, please.
Love, I don't know what
really lovely.
Wow, this is an Ichoke moment right now.
I mean,
this is an Ichoke moment right now.
He is the man of the people.
He is the man of the people, and you know most of these things are self-made. These banners and posters.
Yeah. Exactly, with their own money. With their own money. It's very good to see. Really good to see. All right. We'll be looking at the next trending thing concerning Peter Obi. I will have that projected now.
Apparently, his helicopter landed. People saw the chopper that he was landing, and they just went absolutely berserk. Like, there are videos on Twitter and other social media that like just show people losing their minds because Peter Obi is flying overhead. It's insane. Like,
his presence is a whole lot.
Like, you can just see them waiting. Just look at that.
This is lovely.
Just look at that.
This is lovely.
Just look at the commotion. Wow.
Good to see.
Wow.
Now, do you think we should be concerned concerning how okay, let's say, okay, let me ask you, Iboko. Yeah. Now, these persons who actually come out to see Peter Obi like this, can you vouch for them?
How?
Having their PVCs?
I think the only people who would not have their PVCs currently are people who are not able to collect them yet.
Okay.
And they are a minority.
Okay.
I feel like most people have their PVCs.
So for you, in every community, we have about 80 to 90% of persons who have their PVCs.
I think most people do. And by the time the election is happening, we would have more people. You know, I feel like the only thing holding the PVC situation
is INEC.
Is INEC.
Yeah,
it's all with INEC now, because Nigerians are very willing to get their PVC.
And equally, we're having reports of persons saying that PVCs are not out yet. And now, how do we tackle problems like this? Does INEC need to employ more staff, or how do we tackle issues like this?
I just feel like, I want to say something, but I really can't say much, because I feel like I just can't wait for Obidati to get into power, so we can have these bodies formed.
Exactly.
So they are more
restructured too.
Yes, we just need them to be restructured so that they are more effective, because a lot of lag is happening. It's like, why is cash scarce? Like, you knew we were changing the naira. Why wasn't there a pump?
Since I was born, it's the first time I'm seeing this. Cash being really scarce like this.
People are vandalizing because there is no money. Like, where is the money you printed? It does not make sense. So when we have come February 25th, when people make the right choices and the people decide, I am certain that a lot of these things, from INEC to the financial institutions to the Central Bank of Nigeria, would have a lot of restructuring and reformation, and so we can have a better life for once in this country. That's basically where I'm at.
Now, to everyone listening, we are telling you today that no matter how angry you are, take that anger to where? The polling booth. Very, very important. Take that anger to the polling booth. Exactly. This is the only way we can stop this whole mayhem happening in the country. All right, so let's
we have another clip that we'll be projecting in a bit. We have
now these are still persons who are lifting up the Labour Party banner, equally chanting Obi's name. You can see his energy, as in the vibe. Like, I mean, gege. In
the middle of this chaos, he's expending so much energy because he
exactly.
Twerking
on top.
This one is serious.
No. This is extra. This is extra. At this point, it's really extra. Wow, the energy. And this person now, I'm sure he doesn't have cash.
He probably doesn't.
He doesn't have cash, and for him to still have this kind of energy, I mean, that guy should be studied.
He doesn't have cash.
I'm sure he doesn't have cash.
Nobody has cash.
No, anybody that has cash now, like, the person should be investigated. Exactly, the person should be really investigated.
But he has to make himself happy at least some way. Like, this guy is running on hope. At least if you're cashless, he's running on hope. So there have been videos and meetings. P2B has been in meetings with leaders in Abia State and in Ebonyi, Abakaliki. We'll have pictures of that projected before his campaign. He even had town hall meetings with students. I think that was in Ebonyi State. And we have just videos of him being around and just talking to people. For me, the greatest thrill is how he's available. His availability. That's the greatest thrill. It's just how available he is.
One of the things that gives people hope is this is someone who's running for presidency, and then he's still making himself available to those at the grassroots.
Everybody.
It gives hope. At least a president you can see. A president you can touch. A president that you know his whereabouts.
A president who is actually telling you things that you can consider mentally.
Exactly. Things you can actually fathom. Things that can be put into reality.
Some people are saying bala blue.
I'm not bala blue, please.
I don't know electricity for roasting corn. No electricity for roasting plantain.
You can't compare. You can't compare.
You can't put it side by side.
You can't compare.
You can't put it side by side. Even there's a clip we'll be projecting soon of school students celebrating P2B coming in, and for me, I just feel like this joy is hitting everywhere.
He has to. And then, do you know one lovely thing about P2B? The fact that when it comes to a particular terrain or a particular environment, he doesn't just speak. He allows persons to actually talk, to know what they want.
Yeah.
Do you understand? Exactly. He gives them that time to actually express themselves. Now he knows Nigeria's problems. Do you understand? He knows Nigeria's problems. He's aware. He's fully informed. And at the same time, he still gathers knowledge. He wants to know what's happening in your community. Tell me, what is it you want? What is happening in your community, there, in your environment? Now, this is P2B visiting a school. And then you can see the students looking all pumped up and happy.
Just look at that. If I was in this crowd, I would have loose guard. Like, I don't even have small self-control. I will break
Obi
out
is the
of
man.
this crowd.
Obi
like,
is the man. Obi is the man.
Wow.
Whether he's young, old,
Everybody loves him.
every person loves him. Every person loves Obi.
Everybody loves Obi. Apparently, he had a town hall meeting with students in Abakaliki, and I feel like, you know, the fact that he really interacts with us, like,
you know,
because I'm a student myself. So
one thing I pray for every day for Obi is that I just pray it doesn't break down, because you barely see someone with so much work rate like this. Yes. Today he's here. The other day he was in Abia State, and now he's in Ebonyi State. He moves to Zamfara the next day. Yeah. He moves to Plateau the next day. The work rate is just so much. I mean,
he's very, 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 very vibrant.
How does one person
he's very vibrant,
have the ability to actually cover grounds like this?
Yes, he's very vibrant.
I mean, we are not paying him for all this.
The thing is that
we're not paying him for all this.
Let me give you another angle that Nigerians I feel like some Nigerians are not seeing. If we want to be honest with ourselves, currently the country is a mess.
Yeah.
We're talking financial institutions, we're talking educational sector, we are talking oil and gas, we're talking power. I don't know what it is that you want to. Is it health? Jesus, health is non-existent. If you look at it, I feel like Peter Obi is doing us a favor.
Yeah.
Because this is a man who has achieved tremendous feats in his personal life. He's a businessman. He has a lot going for him. He has a lot of money.
He has his personal life
accomplished.
Yeah.
So it's not really, the motivation is not to get in there and steal as much money as he can for his family members, because he has been able to achieve that without swiping government funds, unlike some people we know. But still, him getting up and making this decision, you know what, I'm going to take on this Herculean task of fixing Nigeria. It's a lot. I don't know about you, but I just see it as a lot. It's a daunting task because everybody's looking at him. Because come February 25th, I definitely know he's going to get into power because Nigerians will vote, right? But then at that time, everybody will be looking at him, and he's taking a big job.
You know, Peter Obi knows what's on ground.
He does.
He knows what's on ground. Nigeria is the largest black nation on earth. He knows what's on ground. With the population, the geographical size of the nation, it's a whole lot. It's a whole lot. So exactly, it's not easy.
And the debts.
No. Okay, let's just keep the debts aside. Let's keep it, because that one is going to be a different task. And now, like, talking about what has been happening in the country. Okay, I don't want to call it a distraction, but then, how do you feel this scarcity of Naira notes in particular would affect citizens concerning the upcoming elections?
I feel like we're already suffering some major setbacks, and the situations are becoming difficult. In fact, there's footage of people protesting in different areas of Nigeria.
I will have one of the footages brought up now.
But people protesting in different. In fact, there's some of them I find funny, even though it's not funny. But like, you see people fighting, like,
exactly.
Give me a minute. It's painful, but it's almost hilarious, because like, how does a bad administration reduce people to this level? Like at the bank, two men were literally using this thing they used to.
At the bank stand there. They were in fact,
each other.
I feel they turned it to swords. They were already fighting like as they were on the battlefield. It's so appalling. It's so appalling. And then you can see persons actually vandalizing properties. Like the frustration has gotten to them. You know how frustrating it is when you actually wake up in the morning and then you don't have cash on you.
Do you think that this could be like a strategy? Maybe I'm too.
Obviously, no. You are not. Obviously, now it's looking like a strategy, because okay. Let's take for instance, you have young men who are in their 30s or late 20s, even young women, and then if this scarcity of Naira notes continues, and then persons eventually go to their polling booths to actually vote on that day, on empty stomach.
Just look at the clip we are having projected. This is
look at this man. Look at him.
I mean, it doesn't get worse than this.
This is someone who has lost hope.
This is the height of it. Taking off your clothes and just sitting over here. This is the height of it. And I can almost relate because this morning I had a similar experience. Like I just went to the POS attendant and he told me that he was going to charge me, was it 1,500 or 5,000 naira?
For how much?
For 5,000 naira. And I was intending to take 10.
That's crazy.
I just sat down there and I'm like, and he goes, you take a bit, you not take. I'm like, give me a minute.
Now,
to just consider
if
the
we're talking about this being a strategy, now for me I feel it's very possible that it's a strategy. Now look at someone's mother. Look at someone's mother.
Hey.
Look at the kind of risk she's taking. This is too bad. No, this is bad. This is bad. This is bad. This is too bad.
Wow, Jesus, this is
I mean,
bad.
Do you know what's playing in my head now? This last is the blood of Jesus.
Yes.
Exactly. Like no. Okay. Let's. I actually want to point out something. You made mention of this being a strategy. Now, for me, I feel it's a strategy because it's looking really obvious now. Now, imagine persons go to their polling units to actually vote on that day on hungry stomachs. They've not eaten because as a result of the fact that they don't have cash to actually buy food. Now, these persons, what if they are being given money, like maybe they begin to share 10,000 naira to them for them to actually vote a particular party? Are you seeing it now?
Wahala. Just look at this. Wahala. People are... Why does this current administration like to demean and debase human beings?
This is...
Let's just say it as it is. This current administration, the Buhari administration from APC has succeeded.
This is dehumanizing. This is really dehumanizing. This is bad.
Nigerians.
This is bad. Now, these persons who are queuing up like this and forcing themselves into the banks, it's not as if they are going there to actually beg for money. They're actually going there to actually get their own money. How you put your money in the bank and then you won't be able to get that same money? It's very appalling.
No, a lot of the time in the media and the press, we are very, very diplomatic in our way of delivering criticism. And I'm just going to have to say it straight out because this is as it hot. We're not even supposed to dilute it over here. Like, the Buhari administration, sponsored by what did Tinubu endorsed by the Tinubu that is coming to run again now, has done nothing but debase and dehumanize Nigerians
and
without conscience.
For crying out loud,
there has been no consequence.
For crying out loud, for a political party that's hoping on coming back into power, this is not supposed to be happening.
There is no
an incumbent government that wishes to retain power shouldn't be displaying such incompetence. Thank you. This is too poor.
If Nigerian, if you're seeing these videos, if you're experiencing this difficulty, if you're on the receiving end of this hardship, even if you're not on the receiving end, maybe you're abroad, but like you definitely, they said that is it dog will get tail, they watch as they do the closed door, be something like that. But like if you even if you're an elite, even if you're wealthy, you have family members.
Nigeria must surely get to you. Nigeria must surely, and then now for persons who, for those of you who actually think traveling out or japa is actually the solution. It's not. Now you can't actually go out with your whole family. You can't travel abroad with your whole family. You must surely have a relative or a loved one who will surely be hit by all this.
So this is just to remind you that it is expedient, it is important, it is non-negotiable at this point as a Nigerian who has like their thinking faculties intact. Because from what we are seeing, even among the presidential candidates, there are people whose thinking faculties are not intact. The Bala Blue Gang.
Exactly.
If you're thinking
now look at this. Look at this footage. Look at this footage. Look at this footage. These are two grown-up men, obviously, who have families.
Respectable men. Look
now,
at how they are reduced.
How I wish Nigerians can actually take this anger to the polling booth.
Please, we need to.
The only solution.
Even if we need to trek
the only solution.
To that polling booth,
it's worth it. The sacrifice is worth it.
Make a decision that will change your entire life. Because, you know what? Let's go on a.
Let's take a short break and then we'll be back.
I'm getting really hot right now.
Easy. Take it easy. Calm. Be calm. All right, we'll be back.
The second largest brewery in the world, known as Sab Miller, to build their first greenfield facility in the state. He was recognized by the Millennium Development Goals (MDG) as the best governor in the implementation of their programs in Nigeria. Peter Obi constructed 2 bridges across the popular Agulu Lake in Anyocha local government area of Anambra State at the cost of 2 billion naira. He funded Agulu Lake Hotel Project, Golden Tulip, and reconstruction of Opaiweka bridges at the axis of Enugu-Onitsha Expressway with 6 lanes. Peter Obi constructed 800 km of road network between rural and urban areas. Some of the roads include Ibariam Internal Road, Ekulobia Ezinifite Road, Niger Drive Onitsha, Ifite Dunu Road, construction of Zik Avenue and Mpo Flyover, 30 verifiable bridges, Ezu Ebenebe Bridge, Oka North, Isu Anyocha Bridge, Opaka River Bridge, pedestrian bridge at permanent site Unizik Junction, Oka. He created industrial parks as catalysts for industrialization. He constructed and commissioned the Governor's Lodge at Annex Onitsha, FMR Customary Court of Appeal Complex, High Court buildings at Nnewi and Ogidi, Judges' Quarters at Onitsha. His visionary leadership brought unprecedented transformation to the local government in Anambra State. He made provision for 1.2 billion naira credit facilities to farmers in the state and cleared a 20 million naira debt owed banks as a result of the 2012 flood devastation. Peter Obi's administration purchased 90 buses and taxis for Anis Mass Transit Company. He adopted the best practice in waste disposal and provided over 300 million naira worth of waste evacuation trucks. The Debt Management Office rated Anambra as the least indebted state in Nigeria. Mr. Peter Obi handed 75 billion naira to his successor, Mr. Willie Obiano. The credibility and reputation of Peter Obi as a competent visionary leader in public service governance and management of state resources remains undisputable.
Be that they vote for, they'll go vote for another person. So what will they try do now? They try teach people, show people say now the logo be this. So that the way you want vote, when you reach there, you go see one will be umbrella, not be for Peter Obi. You'll see one will be broom, not be for Peter Obi. Now this one will Papa, Mama, Pikin, Day, and that will be Peter Obi. So when you want vote, you come press that ink they'll put for your hand. You come put her for where this picture they so now you go put her. That's why you take vote for Peter Obi. So if you see Labour Party logo now, you know what they are.
I don't know because of this.
Alright guys, you're welcome back. This is Obidati Family TV and you're on as the hot. Alright, Ibukun, what do you have for us?
Okay, so our principal, Peter Obi, announced that he was in Abia State for a town hall meeting. I think that was yesterday.
Okay.
And that was today actually.
Today actually.
And he wasn't able to even enter the stadium.
Wow.
So he had to, that's him. There.
Yeah, Peter Obi says, I just arrived in Abia State for the various town hall and civic engagements. I am looking forward to it all. Now you can see pictures.
Access. You know, the press of the crowd was so much that.
How was that vehicle even able to move?
They were like, begging people.
You know, these are the kind of gatherings that cause the amount to stampede.
It has not happened though, but it has happened in the camp of the enemy. But
hopefully.
It has not happened in the Much as we don't want people to get hurt, but then like you know, if there's anything about the opposing parties, PDP and APCs, there are abysmal lack of planning. So of course, stampede happened at the Atiku campaign. I can't say which one precisely, but yes,
that was sometime last year.
Yes, there was a stampede, and it was just sad that they couldn't even organize that.
I think I feel obedience are organized.
Yes, we are.
It's one thing we have to give to obedience. Yes.
We are our own
Peter Obi continues to emphasize on the fact that the people are the structure. The people are the structure. You are the structure. Peter Obi is not just coming there to work alone. He's going to work with everyone, old and young. He's carrying everyone along. Now, this is the change we've all been waiting for.
This is definitely
a government that is going to actually carry everyone along. Now, carrying everyone along implies putting people in strategic positions, people who are ready to work, people who are ready to join hands, people who are ready to put their hands on deck to actually move the nation forward.
Okay, so Peter Obi may win this election. The acceptance he is getting from the north is alarming. Yakubu Dogara.
Wow, from Dogara.
Yes, and
this is lovely.
You know what they call somebody using his own mouth to testify. He said that the acceptance from the north is alarming. If you remember, in the infant stages of the Obidati campaign, one of the greatest critiques people had was, well, Northerners are not going to accept you people. But then Northerners are smart. I think they didn't even give Northerners enough credit for how smart they actually are. They thought they could be easily brainwashed. They'll say he's an Igbo man. Northern people will not accept him.
Exactly. You see, I was going to raise up something. Now, you see, normally during times like this, people actually come out to play the tribal card.
Yes.
Okay. I want to say something now. Okay. I grew up in Lagos. Okay. Now, most persons will actually come out to buy land in Lagos and then build houses in Lagos. Both, I'm talking about people from every tribe, Igbos, Yorubas, even their own indigenes. Now, when you buy land and then the moment you start building your house, there are these guys they call Omonile. Yeah, they call themselves Omonile. That is people that actually own the land, the real indigenes of that community. Now, this person's something here. Peter Obi says, I arrived for an interactive meeting with Abia State Traditional Rulers Council. I am grateful for their wise counsel and prayers.
This is acceptance. I feel like this is a way of showing that, you know, we stamped this guy, we are with him, we are for him, and we believe in his vision.
And that is actually Peter Obi also paying respect, paying tribute as an obedient son that he is. Come on.
A son of the soil.
Yeah.
A son of the soil. So this is a do you remember when
Igbo quick. All right, now as I was saying, these guys they call the Omonile, they actually come out and then they ask you to pay them certain amounts of money for the fact that they are called Omonile. That is their indigenes. That is, you are building on their land, you have to pay them money. Now, they don't just do this to foreigners. They don't just do this to outsiders, that's Igbos and other persons from other tribes. They even do this to their own people, the Yorubas. Now, times like that, they don't remember that these persons are actually Yorubas. They equally collect money from them. Now, during elections, during times like this, they now come out to tell you, you are Yoruba, so vote for a Yoruba man.
You know, the thing is,
why play the tribal card now?
In the end, a Nigerian is a Nigerian. Whether you're a Nigerian from the north, from the south, east, from the south,
you're a Nigerian first. You have to remember that.
And the well-being of Nigeria, your children, your own self within that country, your businesses, your personal interests within that country is what will always matter.
Exactly.
For me, anytime I see somebody pulling he's
the tribal card,
and Northerners will not vote, I know that this person is just trying to be divisionary because Northerners are smart. And we need to give them that credit. Let's just say it now. People from the north are incredibly intelligent. And for a long time, we've given them this very poor PR that they will just buy whatever has been told. That's wrong and that's unfair to them. People from the north are accepting what is right and what is necessary for the well-being of the country.
You know, in old times, we have Nigeria. We have Nigeria dissected into different segments. We have the elites, the educated elites. We have the illiterates. We have the poor. We have the middle class, and then these different groups. Now, aside tribalism, now these different groups, they tend to have their own candidates. But then this is the very first time where you see every section coming together.
Yes.
the educated, the illiterate, the rich, the poor, the middle class, the young, old, man, woman, even children.
And
everyone coming together to actually give support to him.
The Obligati campaign is purely driven by the people, and because it's driven by the people, propaganda cannot tear us apart.
At all.
It's a very strong bonding that's happening right now. Like, people are very tightly knitted with a common goal, a better Nigeria. So this cheap propaganda and cheap politicking by which APC and PDP have governed the country in the past, it's falling. That's proving to be ineffective and inefficient, as it will continue to be till the election holds. Anyway,
now this goes with the saying that a person who is on the floor fears no fall.
Yes.
Nigerians are tired. Nigerians need change, and not just change. We've seen change, but then this time we want what? Positive change. Positive change, the one that's going to elevate us.
Okay,
people are actually tired.
I have a bit of some really interesting news.
Okay.
So a coalition of former militants and agitators of Niger Delta Resource Control have endorsed and declared support to the presidential candidate of the Labour Party, Mr. Peter Obi, in the forthcoming general election.
So, should we call them? There's this thing they call persons who actually come to church and then they give their lives to Christ. There's this thing they call them.
New converts.
Exactly, new converts. So now, should we call them new converts?
You see,
it's actually a miracle.
Before we call them like militant groups and agitators and stuff, they are actually Nigerians first.
Yeah,
and
obviously.
If you have any knowledge of history, you know that a lot of these people were driven to these positions to revolt against the unfairness.
Exactly, meted out to them by the Nigerian government.
Yeah. And for them to say, you know what, people don't actually want to fight. Believe it or not, people want to live happy lives. You know, we just want ease, and we want a fair, stable environment where we can thrive. And so hearing that the Niger Delta militants and aggressors are fighting, have openly, I feel like this is a step towards peace within
you know, Nigerians are actually peaceful people. Yeah, come to think of it, Nigerians are actually very, very peaceful people. Nigerians are peace loving. Now, there are nations that would be in Nigeria's current predicament, and then it's the nation is going to be in absolute mayhem. It's going to be really, really bad. But then Nigerians here, we somehow still find a way to enjoy our peace, to create peace for ourselves.
Also, as of yesterday, IPOB suspends sit at home for elections. Hey, gang.
Everyone has to come together at this point.
Gang, like, if this isn't unity, I don't know what is. Like,
it has to be. It has to be. It has to be. It has to be. It's just the only word I can think of. Unity. Everybody has to unite. This is like, for me, if we don't get this right now, it's gone.
It's over.
It's our last chance as Nigerians.
It's over.
It's our last chance.
And then even more, you don't have to come with all the gist. Like, it has
obviously,
to
please,
be
acid hot. I mean, acid hot.
made.
Come on, bring it out.
Labour Party NG support tweeted that the Nigerian army is presently combing the entire Lagos state and arresting supported thugs. You know what I'm giving you? I'm giving you a message now. You know what that means? You know what that means?
Say it out. I don't know. I'm okay. I don't know. I'm being honest now. I don't know. Tell me. Yeah, say it. You
know the people that own the
I don't know. I mean, say it.
Anyway, I'm going to say it, Sha. The Emilokon people
exactly
and the thugs associated with their movement are collecting it hot this period, as they should.
Now, these thugs themselves, how do they actually feel? You are being bribed as a thug to actually frustrate civilians from voting for their choice of candidate, and then after you are being paid, I mean, that amount you are being paid, does it see you through 8 years? I mean, see, if I'm actually giving 10 million naira now, I don't think that 10 million naira will be enough for me for the next 8 years.
In this current economy, 10
million naira, it can even be exhausted in less than 2 years. So, like, how much would you be paid? How much would you be paid for you to actually sell 8 years of your life?
you know, the same strategy was used by the APC people and the Buhari administration during the NSAS period.
Yeah.
We had infiltration by thugs coming to attack people. We have
Innocent protesters.
Yes, we have on this show several times treated allegations, reports from people who have said that they have been threatened, they have been attacked, like that same guy that was beaten up.
Yes,
or
yes,
singing,
yes.
Emiloko or whatever their song is. You know, this is these people's style, and I'm just happy that the Nigerian army, the Nigerian military is doing something about it, because like I said earlier, they have gotten away with a lot of nonsense behavior
over time
without consequence.
Yeah.
No consequence whatsoever. And that ends this time around.
This is a very nice move from the Nigerian army, and we commend you for that. You see what you're doing.
It's about time.
Yeah.
So I don't know if we have more celebratory clips, but like, let's just put the joy on the streets despite the hardship. Look at him. Look at Peter B. Come on.
Man of the moment.
It's giving.
The man of the moment.
It's giving great man. I could just literally see how capable he is from here. Am I being extra?
You're not being extra. You are not.
Extra?
You are not.
I'm feeling this.
You're not being extra in no way. Now, Peter Obi is. Do you think any presidential candidate or any presidential flag bearer has actually gained this massive nationwide support before?
Nah, I don't even think it's up for question.
I feel the last time Nigeria experienced this widespread widespread support, it was during the time of MKO Abiola, and then it's actually been ages. It's been decades. And then Peter Obi is actually like getting that, and for me, I feel his is even more.
It is.
His is more. Like there's no states this man actually goes to, and then people don't come out to see him.
One must just be here.
Even if I hear now that Peter Obi is at the door here, I'll literally stand up from here.
It's over.
I mean, immediately.
It's done.
I would really run out from. I'll literally run out from here to go see him. All right, guys. I guess this is where we draw the curtain. Thanks for listening to us. Remember to follow us on our social media platforms. We are the same on all our social media platforms. Obidati Family TV.
And stay tuned, please. Continuously join us. We'll be here same time. We hold these evening shows. We keep you updated. We give you hot gist.
As they hot.
And we would like to hear from you. We would like to see. We want feedback.
Exactly. Drop those comments. Drop those comments for us.
And you're also a part of us, so you're part of the Obidati community.
Exactly.
Say something. We'd like to hear from you.
Let's hear your thoughts. Tell us, what do you think about, and equally very, very important, tell us what's happening in your community, in your environment. Tell us, how's it going?
And
the collection of PVCs, it's going to be ending next tomorrow. Yeah, we just have 2 days, less than 2 days, just Sunday.
If you're getting any heat from the thugs.
Exactly. Just give us feedback, whether positive or negative. Very, very important. And then you can equally follow us on our social media platforms. I am _noble_dude on Instagram, and then noble_dude_ on Twitter.
I am Oluyole Bukolua Christabel on Facebook and Ibukun Oluyole on Twitter. So
alright guys, so this is where we draw the curtain. Thanks for staying with us. Bye.